Weird. I only have 56 episodes of Bones on here. Yesterday, I had 57.
Oh yeah, I deleted one so I could record something. I'm pretty sure you'd already seen the one I deleted. I didn't think you'd mind.
Honestly, Roger, I don't know why you keep recording Bones anyways. It's not as good as it used to be.
Hello and welcome back to Chess and Media. I'm Sarah Herman, formerly a USCF expert at age 16. Now, growing up in chess, I didn't have many friends my age. I only hung out with adult men, and I ended up dropping out of high school because of it. But one thing that it did give me was the ability to criticize TV shows. So I would say that it was a net positive for me. So previously we looked at House, Monk, Frasier, and now we're looking at Bones. I fear this show is turning into autism in media, but I suppose that makes sense. People tend to associate the two with each other. So the shows that are heavily neurodivergent coded almost always will have a chess episode. So the episode starts out in the classic Disney Channel fashion where they're about to eat breakfast. Brennan, aka Bones, gets a call. She's called Bones, by the way, because she likes bones.
Hey Bones, look at this bone.
I know, but did you see this bone?
Where'd you find that bone?
Same place you got your bone.
But she gets a call about a body being found on a pig farm.
I was told the body was dumped on a pig farm in Virginia.
Yeah, so the noise of the pigs feeding woke up the farmer, so he was able to stop them before they finished eating all the human remains.
So while they're looking through this pig slop to find bones and evidence, go away, it's not that kind of bone. Bones. Brennan, aka Bones, is looking for bones. Cosmo, it's not that kind of bones. You can't have it. So while they're looking through this pig slop to find bones and evidence, they keep finding chestnuts. No, not that kind of chestnut. Which means that whoever disposed of this body knew how to get the pigs to eat it.
You know, at our farm, when the pigs wouldn't eat, my father used to sweeten the slop with chestnuts.
So it's possible the killer knew how to get the pigs to devour the victim.
So they decide to go after this guy who got away in a previous case, who also fed his victim to pigs. And they think that he just tried to do this again and thought he would get away with it twice.
I didn't kill him.
It's the dreads, baby. You're shedding like a husky in the summer.
You never mentioned the name of the dead guy. Listen, all right, I didn't kill him. All I did was feed his body to the pigs. But I saw his face before those pigs ate it. I can get you a description.
And with this description, they're able to ID the victim.
Oh, my God.
You know him?
It's Albert Magnuson.
His name is Albert Magnuson, which is not that different from just like calling someone Jerry Hikarunaka or something. Like, it works the same way.
The chess guy.
Anyone who knows chess knows Albert Magnuson.
This character is definitely inspired by someone in real life, I think.
I used to be a serious chess player till college. Then I became a little obsessed, had to give it up. But Albert's a genius, brilliant.
So apparently Sweets used to be a pretty serious chess player. We don't really know how good he is yet. He could be misrepresenting himself, or he might be pretty decent.
Turns out Magson's bringing in some serious cash. Your chess champion. He was bringing in some serious merchandise. And there's some big companies thought they could cash in if chess made it into the Olympics.
They were buying the master.
Yeah. But all the names and likeness of Albert Magnuson, all the merchandising and the sponsorship, that just goes to Levitt Holdings. Suzanne Levitt.
Oh, and with Magnuson gone, she gets to keep all of his money.
In real life, Magnus made most of his money by selling his company, the Play Magnus Group, to the overlords at chess.com.
Nobody streams on chess.com. Lead Chess is better.
For like $83 million. And at this point, chess.com has nearly a complete monopoly because they just buy out all their competitors. It's like way more complicated than like selling some chess bags with your name on it. A lot of this is actually very similar to what's happened to chess and the whole grow the game thing, where it's just completely commercialized chess, then charging people out the wazoo on chess.com to analyze one of their games. You're not even allowed to analyze your games anymore. You get one per day. They don't actually add anything new. They just like keep adding paywalls to features that are free elsewhere. If you know where to look, all of their money goes into advertising. Lead Chess is better, but it's free.
I'm bringing her in.
So there's a lot of motive here, money, and then also like high emotions because they were romantically involved.
You controlled all of the finances, right? All of it.
All Albert wanted to do was play chess.
You're saying it was out of concern for Albert that you controlled all of his money?
I didn't kill Albert.
Right. Magnuson, chess boards, TV appearances, chess retreats.
I have a background in marketing. Why shouldn't Albert capitalize on his talent?
And where were you 2 nights ago?
Home.
Later that night, they go to a diner and are discussing the case when Sweets comes in with some more information.
I called the Mayfair Chess Club where Magnuson was last seen. I know some people there from my chess days. Apparently, Magnuson had a lot of enemies at the chess club.
So surprise, surprise, the chess player was not well liked, even at the chess club.
You think the killer could be a chess player?
Yeah, I think it's very possible. The killer did use Jarek to dispose of the body, basically sacrificing him like a chess piece, right?
Does that mean that every time someone has been framed, then the killer is like secretly a chess player because they sacrificed something? Like, what kind of logic is that?
There's a strong connection between chess and the logic and forethought needed to plan and execute a murder.
I feel like we're forgetting a more important thing you would need to plan a murder, which chess players usually lack, which is life experience, understanding of how the real world works. I don't know, sometimes social skills even. This one's not working for me.
Look, I tell you what, why don't you go to chess club and see what you can dig up?
So you're saying that I'm the lead on the case?
No, you're the chess nerd on the case.
Lead chess nerd.
Did he say lead chess nerd? What?
Lead chess nerd.
Oh, he said lead chess nerd. So Sweets goes undercover at the chess club to find out more about what's going on. He runs into Magnuson's fiance, ex-fiance, and her son.
Dr. Sweets, this is my son, Tim.
You're investigating Albert's murder, aren't you?
Do me a favor, keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
I also look at people like this when they hug their parents.
You don't drive?
This is not out of the ordinary. Most chess players I know either don't know how to drive or didn't learn how to drive until they were in their 20s. Again, I don't know if that's just like correlation between the tism and the playing of the chess, but that's not suspicious to me at all.
Were you and Albert close?
My mom met Albert through me. He was kind of my mentor here.
Sweet!
Hey, Romanov, good to see you.
You have been conspicuously absent for the past decade.
Hey, guys.
So apparently Sweets was a chess master very early in his life. Now, I looked it up, and in season 9 he was 28 years old, which means he stopped going to the chess club around 18. I mean, there are people who are like grandmasters at that age, but this is still very impressive. Now we get to my favorite part of doing these, and it's the actual chess positions. And I'm just so happy they used such a classic chess set. I can see exactly what's going on. It's just absolutely beautiful. So this is the first position we get with what looks like an absurdly long time control for the amount of talking they're doing. I just remember that 5-minute chess was when the hand was right here, and that's like the standard blitz time control you play. This is the position we have on the board, and Sweets plays the move d takes e5. The material is equal here, other than the fact that white is up 2 pawns, but like all the minor pieces are still here, and the rooks and the queens, so white has a significant advantage already.
You are good.
Yeah, good and rusty.
I'd like to be as rusty as you are.
Sorry about Magnuson, son.
What can only be assumed is that knight takes e5 and queen takes e5 have been played because the queen is on e5. Some guy then comes over and starts talking to them while they're playing, which I guess it's a casual game, but they should at least pause the clock. You can pause these analog clocks by just like evening out the buttons with your hand.
Seems like a lot of people here had an issue with Mr. Magnuson.
Sweets, right? Dimitri told me about you.
Mr. Wakefield used to be my teacher.
And then you started studying with Albert.
Before you jump to ugly conclusions, I never liked Albert. True. But I was with Tim when it happened.
I thought he was going to assume that Magnuson just like stole his student, but the guy is immediately assuming Sweets thinks he killed him, which is incredibly sus.
I wasn't accusing you of anything.
The scene ends with Sweets just playing the move c4, a pretty devastating move, just completely opening the position. c4 was a discovered attack on the queen. I would imagine that Sweets won this game. Booth and Sweets then head down to the parking garage of the chess club. They see that near his reserved parking space, there is blood on the ground.
This is where Magnuson was killed.
And this turns into a full-blown crime scene.
How long are you going to be tying up our parking garage?
As long as it takes, I'm afraid.
Some of our members had to park on the street. My car is blocked in over there.
Yeah, murder, such an inconvenience, right?
I swear I have an alibi. I didn't kill him. No one said you did. Unfortunately, the security footage is unusable because like the circuit has been fried or something. Back at the chess club, we get even more chess scenes. So Sweets is white in this game, and his opponent takes his queen on f7 for free, leaving him with only 2 bishops. However, this position is now a checkmate in 3. Pause the video here if you want to try to find it.
Mate,
All right, good job if you found it. The answer is bishop d3 check, forcing the king to g1 as the bishops are now cutting the king off and the white king is keeping the black king on the edge of the board. After the move king g1, we then kind of repeat this pattern. Bishop d4, cutting him off again, forcing him to h1, and then bishop e4 checkmate.
Bravo. You have not lost your edge, Mr. Sweets.
Thank you, Dimitri.
Bishop's pair checkmate. That is so cool.
Yeah, I saw Kasparov do that.
This is like saying after tying your shoes, it's like, yeah, I saw Messi do this. I feel like you don't need to see this in a Grandmaster game to do it. You just have to know how chess works to do something like this. Maybe I'm being overly cynical. We then meet another very nice neurotypical woman.
Well played.
He's a master. This is Annie.
It's nice to meet you, Annie.
Not Annie. Annie. On first name, Nee last.
So after the game, Sweets does some poking around, and he sees that in a picture, Magnusson has a cast on his arm.
What happened to Magnusson's hand there?
Tiffin Olin. He broke it with a clock timer.
So apparently the kid from House actually grew up and joined this chess club. Ignore the timelines of everything, but he actually broke Magnusson's hand with a clock. Apparently this is a lot more common than I would have guessed. I've never actually beaten anybody with a clock other than in the normal fashion.
Is Olin in the photo?
No, he got kicked out of the club for that. That's him.
I took the liberty of importing the position that's in this picture, and it's pretty brutal. White is just getting manhandled at this point. These expressions are so freaking good. He doesn't even stand up to shake his opponent's hand after winning that giant trophy. But yeah, that's the guy that broke Magnusson's hand, and he got banned from the chess club and now plays as a chess park bum. This is typically where the chess players get exiled to if they're so bad at interacting with others that they can't even make it at a chess club. That's not always true. A lot of the people at the park are very nice, but sometimes you'll find someone like this. So Booth goes down to the chess park tables in order to interrogate this guy and see what he knows.
Tiffin Olin, FBI Special Agent Seeley Booth. Need to ask you a few questions about Albert Magnusson.
I'm playing. When I finish these games...
Take a break. Albert Magnusson was murdered. We know you broke his hand in the past.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, easy, easy. Hold it right there. Nice and slow. Don't think he's stupid. A sandwich?
When I get stressed, I eat.
The guy almost gets shot over a sandwich. Very low quality looking sandwich at that.
Magnuson was crazy. He told everybody that my cell phone gave off vibrations in Morse code, and that's how I was winning.
Oh, was it?
Are you crazy?
This show is way ahead of its time. This is like The Simpsons of predicting chess events, with Magnus and his booming business and getting rich, then accusing someone else of cheating because he lost to him. It's a pretty common theme for chess players to accuse other people of cheating in bizarre ways. Like, for example, in the 1972 World Championship match between Fischer and Spasskys, Fischer was already going kind of crazy at that point, and he was accusing Spasskys of cheating or electronic devices or chemicals even, and they ended up dismantling Fischer's chair only to find 2 dead flies.
Okay, so I'm editing right now. I wanted to use the scene from Pawn Sacrifice to show what I was talking about, because from what I remembered, it was like decently accurate, but I was shocked to see that they like switched the narrative and they said that Spassky was the one who was paranoid about his chair and the buzzing, and that they found flies in his chair, and I thought I was insane, but no, they just like changed it for some reason. That's not what it was. Fischer's chair. I don't understand why they did that. Now I'm thinking I need to look at Pawn Sacrifice or something.
The other really famous case I can think of is Anna Rudolph, an international master, getting accused of cheating, and the guy's explanation for how she was cheating was that her chapstick was rigged. There was a computer in her chapstick. Of course, she wasn't actually cheating, but these accusations are nothing new.
Where were you 3 nights ago?
It's embarrassing.
More embarrassing than sitting in an FBI holding cell?
I'm lonely.
Okay.
I got arrested for propositioning a prostitute who turned out to be a cop. I spent the night in jail. I'm sure you can verify that.
Okay, so this guy has a pretty airtight alibi. He got in a little bit of trouble with the law in a different way. This is extremely verifiable, so this guy probably did not do it. Booth then gets a call from Angela, and they found the woman who burned down Magnusson's house or apartment, and her name is Ingrid Vanderloob. I mean, these chess jokes really write themselves. I'm not gonna partake in this, but I'm sure you'll put something together in the comments. They don't think it was her either though, so they keep investigating. Sweets has become so popular at the chess club that there is a line going out the door just to play him.
Well, let's see if you're as good as you want us all to think you are, Sweets.
There were actually people who were...
I have seniority. You take white. I won't need the advantage.
All right.
We then get a sick chess playing montage with music that I can't really include on YouTube. The first game starts out as a Rosalimo, and we see that Sweet's castle's in this position, and then we skip to the end of the game. Now, before I show it, this is the position we get next, and this is a checkmate in 2 sequence for white, so pause the video if you want to solve it, but if not, we'll see what he played. All right, if you found it, it was bishop h6 check, forcing the king to go to g8 because the e file is completely cut off, and after king g8, the rook comes down to e8 and a sort of back rank checkmate. And then we have an and then everyone clapped moment, but it actually, everyone did clap. The next position we get here, white is in the next game, Sweets is white again, but this is a forced mate in 6, I guess. You don't really need to find that to win this game. You're winning in 12 different ways, but if you want to try, pause the video here. So in the game, he played rook e7, threatening queen g7 checkmate, and after the move queen f6, stopping that mate, queen is now not defending h7, so queen h7 is mate. The next game, he's playing white again. I don't really understand if they're just only showing white or he gets to be white every single time. And you can see he's actually really close to flagging. The reason why it's called flagging, by the way, when you run out of time is because when we used to use these analog clocks, that tiny little red flag would be pushed and pushed and pushed until your hand reached the 12, and then the flag falls down as it's no longer being supported by the hand. We have since moved on to digital clocks, but we still call it flagging. And in this position, it's another forced mate in 2 for white, so pause the video if you want to find it. And it cuts to the mate position. It doesn't show this, but white plays the move queen g4, and we're doing a ladder mate. We're pushing the king to the end of the board. If they block with the queen, this is checkmate because the queen covers all these squares. But if she plays king h6, then rook h5 is checkmate. And again, we have Sweets playing with the white pieces, and this time he's playing on me. Black is actually winning in this position. Black is up in exchange, and white's king is a little bit suspect. Queen c8 is played. She at least thinks she sees why this is a mistake and plays the move queen g8 check, forcing a queen trade, so it seems. So we're blocking a check with a check, but this is white to play and win. Pause the video if you want to find it.
Mate, Annie.
On the...
Yeah, so if you found it, knight g6 is checkmate. A really, really pretty one. So we had check, followed by counter check, followed by counter check. This cannot be taken because it's pinned to the king. The king cannot escape because of the pawn, and the queen can't take because of the pin. So this is just like pin city.
Patterns, patterns. Do you know what I'm saying?
Patterns.
It's now finally time to face off against Tommy. So Sweets opens with the move 1e4, and after c5 we now have a Sicilian. Knight f3, d6. We don't know exactly what this is yet, but after the move d4, it is an open Sicilian. C takes d4, knight takes d4, knight f6 attacking the pawn, knight c3 defending the pawn, and then black plays the move a6.
You know my gameplay.
I've been watching you, and I looked up your old games on the Federation database just like Albert taught me.
That would only make sense if he looked at his stats or something, or his games, and saw that disproportionately Sweets is losing against the Knight Orf. If we get deeper into the opening, then maybe it makes sense. Maybe he prepared some novelty for his opponent, but here it's nothing. Okay, and here we go. Sweets plays bishop g5, which is, from my knowledge, maybe this isn't true anymore, but when I played, bishop g5 was considered like the sharp, cool line to play, like the most exciting line in the Knight Orf, which is already exciting and sharp. So later on in the game, we get this position, and white plays the move h4. This move is a blunder, and it's now black to play checkmate in 2. This one's kind of difficult, so pause the video and do your best to find it. So black responds by playing the move rook c2, which is a great move, but it does miss the winning shot that hopefully you found, which is queen takes a2, sacrificing the queen, but after king takes a2, rook a4 is checkmate.
Whoa, you had me there. Why didn't you sacrifice your queen?
Didn't see it.
I don't believe that for a second.
I mean, it's not the craziest thing in the world to miss that. Like in a blitz game, any move is winning in this position. You don't have to play the absolute best win here. There's like 12 different ways to win. I mean, yeah, I guess if he's as strong as we're saying he is, he wouldn't miss that.
Make your move. You want to take a nap?
No, I'm fine.
after rook g2. The funny thing is, if I go queen e1, knight c2 wins the queen, but it's also checkmate. Absolutely brutal. So he plays the move queen takes g2, luring the knight away from that checkmate like he's still completely lost. Swedes plays h takes g5, and then the killer move is queen d3, threatening checkmate on b1. I mean, you could play knight d2.
You're playing way above your rating. Magnuson wasn't your mentor.
He thought he was.
But instead, I think that he just wants to put an end to this suffering and goes bishop takes f4 and loses to queen takes b1.
Checkmate.
Tim Levitt, you're under arrest for the murder of Albert Magnuson.
So he just fucking arrests him because he beats him in chess. Like, I'm not sure how you could possibly get away with this, right? Like, am I crazy? You can't just arrest people.
You arrested this kid because he beat you at chess.
Listen, he could have won much earlier in the game, but he refused to sacrifice his queen.
His queen? Okay, do you know how crazy you sound right now?
It's symbolic of Tim not wanting to sacrifice his mother.
Now that's an Oedipus gambit.
Plus, he didn't yawn when I did.
That's not gonna hold up in court.
It's a test for sociopaths. A normal person, when they see someone yawn, they yawn. Sociopaths don't because they don't have empathy.
Fine, let me go talk to him.
No, let me.
No.
You got him for 6 hours before you have to release him. Let me at him.
No. You're a shrink. I'm a trained interrogator.
But this isn't a normal interrogation, is it? To Tim, this is chess. And every move he's made so far has been a brilliant and careful calculation.
So after illegally arresting someone, he's then given the clearance to interrogate, even though he's not qualified for that.
You've been playing us all from the beginning, like we're your chess pieces.
Dr. Sweets, I didn't do anything like this.
Let me tell you what I think.
See, that's good. He's staying in control. Not letting him say that he's innocent. Take his coat off. It says that, you know what? He ain't going anywhere.
People would say that you did the world a favor by taking him out.
What Sousa's saying is absurd.
It's called developing themes. He's given alternative versions of the crime so he might admit to it.
So Booth is actually the one who comes up with the game-winning plan. Sorry.
I just need one more shot with him.
Trust me, Sweets, this is gonna work, okay?
Booth is right. It's like the Queen's sacrifice Marshall used against Levinsky in 1912.
What?
He wouldn't see that coming. How'd you know about that?
I play too, not like you, of course. I've been trying to teach Booth, but he keeps referring to the knights as horsey.
They tell him that his mother is actually the one they're going to blame for this murder.
We have a partial DNA match from the trunk of the victim's car. It's either yours or your mom's. You have an alibi and she doesn't.
I misunderstood your relationship with your mother. She was the one who would do anything to protect you.
Timmy.
Hold him back. Hold him back. Hold him back.
Call me a lawyer.
You can't do this. It wasn't her. I did it. I killed Albert.
You did what?
Just don't take my mom.
So they get the confession and they solve the case. So that's going to be it for this episode. Now, I just wanted to say thank you again to all of the new subscribers for coming in and watching. I have a lot of fun making this series and I hope it goes on forever. Thank you again to all my patrons for supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.